That's crazy. That's crazy. This is crazy. This is exactly what I was afraid of. Exactly what I was afraid of. But I knew it was inevitable. So, before I get into this video, let me get a little more comfortable. And I'll get to talking to you guys on what I got to tell you guys. Alright, so what that piece of paper that I printed out basically means is that I have unofficial orders to my next station. For those that are confused about what that means, so in the Army or in the military, there's something called PCSing. It just stands for permanent change of station. It happens every 3 to 4 years. Some people even get to stay 5, 6 years somehow, depending on the system and how they play, and like if they need your slot, depending on your job, if they need you slotted somewhere else, if you fit anywhere else, if there's no slots for you somewhere else, then you might get lucky and just stay there, or you can re-enlist for another couple of years and then ask for stabilization. That way you can't be moved from that station. I am currently out here in Houston, and I'm recruiting basically, and that's a 3-year duty. My original job is a Patriot missile launcher, which I'm an air defender. You know, I shoot things out of the sky like jets, drones, and other missiles and any other aerial threats with our missiles. So recruiting is a 3-year duty that they pull you from whatever job you're from. Let's say I'm over here shooting missiles, or this dude's over here playing infantry. You know what I mean? They will take you. The way they hand select you is they will take the top 10% of that job. So if you're really good at your job and you're excelling as far as you're far where you're supposed to be, like me, I know I was already a sergeant at 19, and at 23 I was already staff sergeant. You know, I was killing the game. I don't know where the Army sees that. I'm like, oh, okay, so we can take this guy out of his job for 3 years, put him in recruiting and teach him a whole new job that he's never done before in his life. He can do what it do there, and when his time is up, he can either choose to be a permanent recruiter for the rest of his career, or we can pick him back up and throw him back to where he came from, and he'll bounce back just fine because he's shown on record, on paper, that he knows how to handle a lot of things at once. What that means is the life I've established here, you know, like any other time I PCS'd or deployed. I've done 2 tours in an undisclosed location. Basically, this is a video more so about me and the future plans of the channel, because everything that happens to me will obviously ultimately affect the channel location wise, and a lot of other factors that play into it. So my unofficial orders tell me that I'm leaving. I'm supposed to report in June to El Paso, Texas. Lord. I'm from here. I'm a native. I'm from Houston. I love the city life. I love grass. I love the trees, all that. You know what I mean? So to get orders that tell me I'm going to El Paso, Texas for the next couple years, and or deploy right away. If I get there and they're deploying, that unit is deploying, then I'm just going to have to do what it do. I might have to deploy. I'm going to handle business once again, just like I have the other 2 times. Maybe gone 10 to 18 months overseas in the Middle East, and then just handling business, and then come back here and play out the rest of my contract, or who knows what is in store for me. You know what I mean? Because you never know. It's very unpredictable. But as of now, I do have to leave Houston. I've established friends here. I've established a life. I've established a community where I felt like I belonged finally. Yes, in the military in general, it's very hard to find a sense of belonging anywhere, just because we PCS so many times. I mean, it's not goodbye, right? It's see you later. You know, I do foresee myself coming back to Houston, and I'm just really just collecting all my thoughts and what's going to happen in the next 4 months. I say 4 months. Yes, my math is right, because In 4 months, I will be taking 30 days of leave or more, depending how much time off I've accrued already. And 30 days from June, early May. Maybe I'll take a little bit extra, so it'll be late April. I may be out of here because you got to take into consideration I got to find a home. I got to find I got to get acclimated. I got to get used to the places. I got to find my way around, figure that out. So by the time it comes to getting back to work and working with missiles again, then I'm already used to a certain regimen, getting back into it. But, it's like I tell everybody, even Chaser Gang, I broke the news to them, and it sucks. It really does. No, I've never gotten this close to a group of people in my life where I felt like I was, I belong somewhere. Coming how I came up, I didn't really have much. I didn't really have anybody, especially throughout my teenage years, where I wish I had somebody. I didn't have that. I didn't have the privilege to have all that. You know what I mean? So I learned every lesson that I've learned the hard way. This is just another chapter of my life that I'm just gonna have to just face on. Just like anything else. I just got comfortable. That's the thing. That's the key takeaway from this video. I got pretty comfortable coming back to Houston and living my life out here that I just forgot that, this is borrowed. My time here is just borrowed. I have to leave here after I do what I did. After I do what I do here for these 3 years, I'm coming up on the end of the 3 years. And once you have orders, you really can't do anything to beat the orders. It really just trumps everything. You got to say, oh, but I have this to take care of. I don't care, is what the Army says. I have this to take care of. I don't care. You're going to go to Bliss. But what about this? What about Chaser Gang? What about, the family I created? What about a possible future here? What about my future in YouTube? They don't care, And it's not wrong on their part. It's a contract that we signed. I understand I signed the dotted line again. That's on me. Regardless if I knew the future was going to hold all this for me, that I was going to meet these great group of people, that I was going to own a Mopar again, that I was going to get into YouTube, and the way that I was going to excel this quickly and actually show a lot of potential to grow on YouTube, to actually make this a career for myself. And maybe I'm not giving up on it either. I'm going to continue. It's actually going to bring a whole lot. It's going to bring a change of pace because I have new characters to introduce when I get there, because I do know some people out there. It's going to be something, definitely. I got a couple characters out there, and new scenery. From what I collected from the other recruiters, is that the car scene it's not as good as here, obviously, just because it's Houston. You can't compare Houston's car scene to any other scene out there in any other state. Everybody's got their own thing, but Houston is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, race communities or / car scenes, regardless of what it is. So I don't go over there. I'm not going over there with a mentality of comparison that when I get there, oh, Houston doesn't do that, or El Paso is not living up to Houston. That's because they're their own thing, So, man, this is crazy. It just like hits you all at once. One day, as I was actually working with an applicant, I was giving an interview so I can enlist them in the Army. And then all of a sudden, I'm over here going through my desktop, and I think to myself, while I'm printing this out for this applicant, let me go ahead and check my email real quick. And this is how quick it happens. This is how quick they snatched me up for recruiting as well. I got an email saying you're going to be a recruiter. I didn't even have a choice. I was actually going to be a drill sergeant because that's my personality. I'm more of in your face. I'm more of the yelling type. I'm more the motivational. I want to teach you stuff rather than the recruiter who has to go around asking, hey, do you want to join? And then it's up to the person, whatever they want to say, depending at their own risk. They can literally tell me anything, and I can't do anything about it unless I want to face any issues, legal issues or whatever. So it's definitely been a struggle. I saw the light at the end of the tunnel, getting into the scene, the Mopar scene, the car scene out here. Unfortunately, I got into it a little too late. That's one thing I do regret. However, like I've mentioned already a couple of times, I don't regret the time here and the people I've spent my time with. You know, I've learned a lot more. There's a whole lot of room for growth, which is just a whole lot more room for growth on my channel. You know, the scenery, just think about it. You got El Paso. It's Texas, man. It's still Texas. You got El Paso. You got you literally. I'm not Mexican, by the way. I'm Colombian, but you know, if you know, you know. Mexico Racing League. You literally have literal Mexico right next door in El Paso. The border's right there. Like you can see the border from there. You can see Juarez. But Migo Gang expect new content, different type of content, different environment, new people, new faces, new adventures. And if I do get deployed, that's not the end of my channel. I promise you. There's a couple of things I can show while I'm in an undisclosed location, such as the gym. So it might turn to a fitness channel for a little bit. Just bear with me until I come back. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'll give y'all little vlogs here and there, what's going on, what happened. You know, y'all can just keep me informed in the comments, you know, keep it interactive. But I appreciate y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all for real. For we're about to hit 1,000 subscribers, y'all. I promise there was gonna be a nice giveaway when we hit the 1,000 subscriber. Whenever we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the details on my Instagram. So make sure y'all follow my Instagram at HellCat_Migo for further details. But as soon as this channel hits 1,000 subscribers, jump on that Instagram, follow me. That way you won't miss a beat. And y'all know what's going on with the details on this giveaway. But I appreciate the support all the way from day one, from my first subscriber all the way to my 1,000th. That's coming soon. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. I'm gonna keep going hard for y'all. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on what's going on. And if you are new to the channel, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that post notification bell. That way you don't miss a beat either. Cause y'all don't want to miss out Migo Gang. What's coming out, I'm gonna go harder. As soon as we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, things about to get real serious around here. We about to get real busy out here, especially with this content, knowing that I only have 4 months left. We're gonna go hard or go home, you know. So I appreciate y'all for watching once again. I'll see y'all next video.